that third episode was a good one. But you could clearly tell that there's some connections that are coming up.
From who and who?
You see, the third episode was interesting because we had a twist and turn, and it was something that we had not planned before.
Oh, Nicey.
Nicey just left us at the talking stage. Then now we have...
we were introduced to Nyokabi, yeah.
Nyokabi. And I'm noticing like there's a connection between Nyokabi and Sam.
A connection? I just feel like they're similar. There's a lot of synergies, but I don't know.
It's a connection because at one point Sam was almost telling Ted to go there so that Nyokabi can come and sit here next to him.
What about Zanita and Ted?
Zanita and Ted, I'm seeing it. I feel like Zanita is more interested with people who are emotionally aware. Their EQ is high.
And that's Ted.
And that's Ted. Ted is more emotionally aware.
Yeah.
I also feel like there's something between Faith and Ocampo.
I think they would make really good friends.
They would make good friends.
Faith and Ocampo,
there's something there. And then that leaves us with...
Comfort
and Samuel. Comfort also has this love-hate relationship with Sam.
Yeah.
So that's a good one.
But I think those are boys.
Those are boys. Those are like kinds of to be best friends.
Yeah, those are boys.
But you'd be shocked when people now who are opposite actually attract and they match.
I don't know.
Because initially when we were mingling each other, I noticed that Samuel and Zanita had a thing.
They kicked off.
Yeah.
But I feel like Samuel, again, and I think it's just his personality. He's quiet.
He's reserved.
Yeah. But once you get to know him, he opens up. And he has a really interesting perspective on different things.
Yeah, sharp guy. I like him. He's also very self-aware. I also like the fact that he can change his mind even midway conversation. That means he's very open to learning new things.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah, which is also pretty cool. I like Ocampo's perspective, the fact that he's also a believer. You can see his stance on things is just founded on something which is really cool as well. So I don't know.
I think even Ted was also very interesting. It's interesting to see how he confessed that for him, love, time and money in that order, and to see all the guys' reaction, which I think it's interesting to see that kind of honesty in this day and age. I loved it.
Let's see what today has.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you. Got it in my head night and day, but we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on.
Let's see.
Samuel.
Episode 4.
Comfort.
Always on drip, eh?
Unakapoa.
Thank you.
Comfort. Zanita ujakanyaga Sam hapo nje.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 4 of Love on the Joyride. We are so excited to be here. My name is Wanjiru.
My name is Ben Psycho, and I'm excited to have these amazing people. We had a very good conversation last time. We even literally had to cut it.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling today?
Feel good.
Yeah? Fresh? Zanita, you feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Faith? Good, eh? Ocampo, kosa? Ko best, eh?
I'm feeling good.
Nice one.
Nyokabi Sam, how are you guys feeling?
Amazing.
Good.
Superb.
Superb, eh?
Yeah. The rules are still the same, guys. You're going to be playing the Joyride game. By now, everyone knows the rules. Cindy, it's episode 4. We are off this field so far. So who starts?
Because now it's not ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We decided to mix you up.
So who's going to rock, paper, scissors? Oh, you will start?
She will start.
You know, I asked Zanita, where is Sam going to sit? Anakaa huko.
Then here you go, Zanita. The rules of the game are still the same, so.
You know, when Ted saw me with this outfit, he asked me if we've exchanged.
There's a story behind it.
Match.
See, that's why I wore it in the other episode, because I knew you wanted us to match.
How many people have you led on in your single days? what is one scenario? We're starting off very strong. What is one scenario that you feel terrible about to this day?
Your cabin.
How many people have you led on?
And you knew this was not going anywhere.
I have few.
Few, eh?
Is there a number?
I'd say 4.
4. How was
Not at the
that?
same time.
How was that? Like, was it in the way you text them, the way you talk to them, or?
It's just wishy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to ghost. I don't want to ignore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're also not feeling them, so you're
Yeah.
left in that committal.
Samuel?
Quite a few. As in, a number.
Yeah.
Are you leading on someone now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sasa hii niko nimekauka tu kama kasara de. What was the other part of the question?
What's the other part of the question?
The other part is, what is one scenario that you feel terrible about to this day?
So in your cabin, you need to tell us a scenario. You don't need to mention any names or imply anyone. Just give us a scenario where you led somebody on. They ended up thinking they're going to bring cows to your house, and they ended up with beef. Quiet here.
Can you give me time?
Give you time. Okay, I'll give you time. Comfort. Hey, we want stories.
Okay, so I think the only one I can think of right now was during COVID. Because everyone was so bored.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
Sikumbuki alidampiwa 2019.
So ulikuwa na recover.
harakati ya kurudi pembeni.
Nataka kuwa anavaa mask, alikuwa like nothing.
Yeah, so it was COVID time. Us guys were talking, and I think after some time he realized, but it was just kuboeka too. Alafu, the only reason why I was a bit iffy about it was because he was a baby dad, and my rule that I have for baby dads is if the baby is under 3, I can take it seriously because bado mkona kitu with the baby mom. You can't
really?
Yeah, it's too fresh of a breakup for me to take you seriously. Yeah,
3 months.
and below 3 years and below.
The child.
Yeah, the child.
Oh, I thought it was about 3 months. So
See, 3 years and below.
okay.
I don't take you seriously. But if the baby is like 5, 6, maybe,
Okay.
but not a young baby. So yeah.
So COVID times is when it comes.
Yeah.
Are you the one who started the conversation or him?
No, I
Him.
don't talk to men first.
Ooh, okay.
With the promise.
Straight G.
Faith? You haven't led.
Oh. Sam?
How many have you led on?
So
Sam?
like,
Sina namba. Namba ndio sina.
Fair range.
Sijui ni ya kitambo tangu nikuwe Raima.
Hadi saa hizi umefika kama ngapi?
Sasa. Sijui namba, siwezi weka namba.
Give us an interesting scenario.
Nini?
But you feel terrible about.
Ulichocha udem, yani udem akajua hapa hivi ni yeye.
Na nika feel terrible.
Well, we assume ulifeel.
Si question inasema but you felt terrible.
What is one scenario that you feel terrible about?
Okay, yako tunaweza customize tuseme even if you don't feel terrible.
Yeah.
But it was interesting.
Because I don't think you feel terrible, do you?
Yangu itakuwa mbaya juu ilifika to the deed, but sikudai more.
Ulikuwa umempromise utakuwa demu yako?
Nilimwambia usishike feelings.
Oh, okay.
Na akashika.
Tuko tunaongea na mtu fulani jana.
Seme tu mimi.
Mimi mzee. So so alishika feelings na mimi siko na die feelings.
Okay.
Ocampo?
Mimi najua sipendi kuumiza watu roho. Najuanga vile si poa kufanyiwa hivyo, but some people confuse you sometimes. Wanafikiria like when you reply to them, you know, kwanza mimi nikionanga dema ameenda zile za ati sijui can we go hang out, sijui nini najua hapa. Then there's this one amekuwa akijituma sana. And that's why I said si vizuri kwa dem kujituma.
Show zako zote kwa hapo mbele ana hype. Yani hype ukifanya move hivi ya
nikifanya hivi move man naona una amekuwa fan sana. Sitaki kuwa fan hivi. Sitaki overdo.
Hautaki akue fan sana.
Amekuja sana. For me I feel bad because now I'll have to ghost you. When you come too much inabidi because me I don't know how to say no ama nini. Kwanza kama we are not kama najua sijui niseme hivi kama najua sikuhitaji hapa hivi karibu ndakughost than to hurt you. Yes?
No, for company anawacha kuongelesha.
Mimi naacha tu. Like I stay just far away from them. Yeah.
But some of them get false impressions because umefanya something small for them. They think, no, this is...
Me do something small for them.
Nothing.
No.
Okay. Straight G, Zanita.
I feel like that though. I can say a couple, but not at the same time though. Just in my single years. What do I feel? Do I feel terrible? Yes, I feel terrible because it's so bad where unatumia mtu kupass time aki. Najua kuna ingine, there are people that you just reply to because do you have that one person who replies to like almost everything of yours? Like when you post something, even when it's something you can just ha and move. They want a whole story. Yeah. So, and you can't be blunt or honest about it because they'll feel like you're coming off a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
So, that's okay. It's not simping, but to them probably they don't know. You know, they don't know like they're being desperate about it. Probably they're being genuine, but to you, just because you do not have the interest, unasikia ni kama ana push sana. So I feel terrible because I wish I just expressed myself but rather than holding it for so long. Really keep going for so long.
Do you have an example of an experience?
An experience
that you feel terrible.
That I sindio nimesema hiyo ya Instagram, like I had that one certain person like
ako hapo
ako tu hapo kila saa nakatu moto then they start commenting as in that things I can post that I really believe I don't need a reply to your story, or if I'm posting anything it's just a haha and I move along. But you will find long ass messages. Like, hey, when you come here, you just say thank you. Then again, when you post something, so unaweza kana story kama 10, kanisa story, uko na motote, just rest assured, uko na motote, uko na smile, uko na uko to the engagement too much, uko na So I wish I just called it off before it went down that road.
Can I add something to what Comfort said, that men smell desperation?
Yes.
Women can smell desperation from a mile away.
Yeah.
And it's not cute.
You're desperation. And I feel like when you're too desperate to work
disgusted.
Finally, he is disgusted.
It's an ick, right? It's an ick for a guy to be too desperate.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Kadema kufeel to tembea.
Funny bring this topic up because I used to have this debate with my friends.
Yes.
So I was telling you how a large majority of my friends are ladies. So we used to have this debate where they would claim I'm leading on people because, you see, me, when I'm getting to know someone, I'm very inquisitive. Sort of questions, follow up. I'll remember things like that. So apparently those people catch feelings. Then, the ladies can tell when another... Like, so can't tell me why you not fertilizing this story? Why you not? I'm like, we're just talking like friends. Yeah, we're just vibing. So you can't blame me. The guys you talk to, they don't ask you questions. Yeah. They don't follow up on things. So
small questions like how many kids do you want?
No, like in a proper. Then you chat with your boy. Oh, okay. So you're just chatting. As in, you're not putting them on that pedestal. Because me babe, that's money. I can't ask certain questions. You're open. You're having a genuine conversation. So they used to say that, oh, Ted, you're always leading on this, and I'm just being me. So
it feels like a talking stage.
They think I'm
But you're just.
I mean, I also do the same with people I like.
Okay.
But then at the same time, that one I'll make it clear. We're going to that next stage, So in that regard, if you want now, whose side are you going to take? Are you going to take my friend's side or are you going to take mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will admit there were times where
You did lead on.
I was leaning on Kiati, but I
few
didn't
poems
want to,
here and there.
I didn't want to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Nyakabi, have you remembered an instance? Nothing. Okay.
Nothing, okay.
Proceed.
Amekaa kando yangu,
Sam, tuulize swali. Actually, match ragged blue jeans.
Naona.
Nice.
Sam.
So, Sam. No, Sam.
Sam, shuffle.
Would suggest you shuffle those.
Yeah. Those are the rules of the
Just
game.
shuffle. We're seeing you hold that.
Wacha ukora.
Aya.
Sam.
Aya.
Acha nishuffle.
Yes, that one.
Dot is terrible for asking. Hii tulifanya jana.
We can still do it again.
It's a new day.
Dot.
What
It's
is terrible? Thanks for asking.
Explain to Nyakabi.
Nyokabi, what it means is just like you highlight an area of your life. You don't have to go into details that you feel is absolutely terrible, is in the pits. So if someone was to ask you, so like, how is your, say?
Dog.
Yeah, terrible, thanks for asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're good. Someone?
Currently, I don't think there's something that is
Terrible.
apart from what I said from the last episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comfort, same.
Yeah, same.
So it's everyone. Does anyone have anything different from what they said yesterday?
I think Nyakabi shall say.
Oh, Nyakabi, that.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
There's struggling in your life.
No.
Must be nice.
Pay Siri.
You know?
Thriving.
Pass the card.
Are you emotionally okay?
Yeah.
She's a thing.
He has a mission.
Are you emotional?
Wewe ndio utamii therapy.
Are you emotionally? Umechukua yenye ni? Oh, okay.
Ted.
Mi sina ukora.
Ted mwenyewe.
Teddy, let's go.
If the current life you are living is the best it ever gets, would you be okay with that?
What? Is the cunt?
If the current
Their
life
life.
you're living is the best as it ever gets, like your life will not, like this will be your best life yet. It will never get better than this.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with that? Faith?
No, I wanted to be okay with it because I feel like I wouldn't have explored as much venye nilikuwa nataka. Like, it won't be it for me. It won't.
Good stuff.
Sam?
Yes, for me, inaweza kuwa yes and no. Itakuwa okay na me because I believe every day nikiamka na purpose kuishi kuwa happy. At the end of the day nimejibamba, nime nice. If that's my final day, sawa. If that's the best it can get, sawa. Sina kula na toka naishia base naishia na najibamba live. But no, because I wish I have dreams. Na kuna vitu naweza penda kuattain.
Okay. Nice.
I feel like for me, greater things are ahead yet. Still not yet there. So I'm really looking forward to, like, I feel like I've not even started. So it wouldn't be good for me. So I look forward for better things ahead.
Nyokabi?
I also feel like I have so much more to do and there's so much better in the future.
Yeah.
So no, do not be it.
Zanita?
Well, current life, for me, the few months that have passed were great. So I feel like this is such a beautiful year to experience. So, yeah. What was it? Oh, would you be okay with that? I would be okay with it because of how it started. Because I believe if I answer this question probably in October again, I'd still have the same answer. So it's currently the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if I'm comparing to where I was before, I'm happy now, but there's still way too much room for improvement. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Comfort.
Hell no. I feel like I'm in hell right now. The past 1 year has been hell for me. I've had the hardest time I think I've ever had in my life. But right now, there's something that I removed from my life that I feel like was part of why everything was going to shit. And I feel like things have started being better now, and this is just the beginning. So fuck no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind, or is it personal?
Yeah, I don't want to speak about the person. It's a friend.
Oh, it's a friend.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
I think generally all of us, we have dreams to achieve. Although I would say personally, currently, mambo inasonga tu poa. So if it would be currently, I'm living my best, ni sawa, mi nasonga tu poa. I'm happy.
If you're comparing the past lives and now.
Right now, it's better.
Yeah.
And that's all you can compare to.
Because you are now. You don't know future.
You don't know your future.
Good one.
So the only thing we never get enough of is love, and the only thing we never give enough of is love. Do you find this holds true? Are there relationships that you could have done, you could have given more love and potentially had a different outcome?
So do you feel like you're giving enough love?
Or you have given in your past relationships?
Zanita?
The eyes locked.
Does this also count for friendships?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
All relationships you want to look at.
Even family.
Can you repeat that question again? I really want to.
Do you find this, okay? The only thing we never get enough of is love, and the only thing we never give enough of is love. Do you find this holds true? Are there relationships that you could have given more love and potentially had a different outcome?
Yeah, for me, it's in friendships. I wish I was, because sometimes I'm the kind of friend where we'd have a conversation today, and I feel like the next time we're going to have that conversation is, I'm the friend that you can always call, like when you're going through something. But sometimes I feel like they wouldn't understand that, because probably I'm also going through something and I do not want to share at that time. So I feel like I'm distant and I'm not giving enough of the love that they deserve, because they do a lot for me. And I also do the same for them. But I feel like in friendships, I wish I can be a little more loving, because for me, quality time and affection, and I really like affirming my friends a lot. I can always tell you small things: you look beautiful, you're doing good, you're smart, and things like that. So I feel like in friendships, that love is not. I'm really trying to, but it's not yet there.
What's stopping you from getting there fully?
What's stopping me really? Nothing, but I feel like I don't need to have a conversation with you every single time if you're my friend. But if you're going through a rough patch, or if you want to talk about something, or if you're in problem, I'll be there for you. But I'm not the type of friend to talk every single day, reply to your story and do that and call you. I don't like calls.
Okay.
At all. Like, they give me so much anxiety. Like, if I hear my phone ring, it's just...
Who is that? And why are they calling?
Who's that? At least I have a few friends that I know it's so and so who's calling me. So yeah. But
okay.
Kuna time tu nataka to your own space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam, do you feel like you've given enough love to your friends, family, partners, and you've also received the same?
Giving, no.
What's stopping you from giving?
Trust. I don't trust people.
This is not just in your partners, but even family.
Friends.
I don't trust people.
Oh, really? Like even families?
At some extent, I won't.
So mistrust is making you not give love 100%.
Yes.
Did something happen that broke the trust? No.
You've always been gangster like that, like you're just born like human beings. You know?
We're just asking.
No, there's nothing that happened. I think ni kuona tu huku nje venye kuko. Plus nimecheki, acha niseme in terms of relationships, mabeshte wangu mademu wao.
Wakiwacheza.
Plus wengine wanataka kuwacheza sasa na mimi. So inakaa inakaa ngori. So siwezi trust.
Now, when
But unakataa.
When it gets that situation, what do you normally do?
What?
Like ni deme beshte yako.
Wewe unakataa, but unakataa.
Okay. So for me, I feel like I give it all. I give my love fully. Like, I don't want to stuck in nikupatie nusu and maybe me giving you my love, like you receiving my love itakusaidia. Why should I give it half? So unless maybe the person does something that maybe nita trust yangu na yeye ita break, unless they do something hiyo ndio inaweza nifanya ni feel maybe I can't give my all. But for the first time I will give my all.
But currently, are you giving your friends and family all the love that they deserve?
Yes.
You are. Nice. Ocampo, are you loving your friends and family? Are you giving it all?
I think I try. I try as much as I can, but I feel like kwanza this time ukikuwa msanii sasa ndio ni shida. Sijui naonanga wasanii wanakutanga pesa, kuna pesa za kupeana, you know, like for you to show love is for you to give money.
Yeah, like, you're on TV.
Yeah, hiyo tu inakuanga inaniboingi sana because sometimes because not every day you will have something to give. There are those days that you pia kina kuramba, you know, like now it create distance between you and the people you love. Because now every time you pick that call, for you hata they won't even care to ask you unaendelea aje, uko poa,
they want something,
kitu inaendelea, kazi yako inaendelea aje. Now they will always want you to give them. So you give. Kwanza ile siku yenye tulienda State House.
Yep, niliwaona.
Sio nafikiria kwa mtu anapeanga 1 million ama
kuna pesa. Unatoka umepanda.
For me, I struggle a lot. I feel like I give so much.
Yeah.
That goes to family, and I don't think I receive in as much as I give.
Okay. Comfort?
Personally, I'd say I give all the love that I can to my friends, family. And if you don't feel like I love you as much as you should be loved, I think you're the problem. Because maybe you've done something to me, even if you don't know, maybe you've done something to me because I give everything to the people I love. But I think also sometimes it could vary depending on how you're feeling also, because you can't always love someone this much. Sometimes after you're down, so the love might reduce. But yeah, I give everything I can to the capacity at which I'm able to at this moment.
So currently you're operating at 100 in terms of giving?
Well, Ben, maybe 20.
20. What's stopping you from achieving the other 80?
The 80 is I'm trying to give it to myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like you've not even achieved it for yourself?
Yeah.
You're pouring into yourself.
For now.
Samuel?
I think I'll relate to my namesake. Trust issues have made me not give as much as I require to give.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is across friends, partners, family?
Family nimeongeza kidogo. But friends and relationships, I hold back some kind of love. Naogopa ile kuhatiwa sana because I gave it my all.
Did something trigger that?
I'll say so, yeah.
Okay.
I definitely feel I could be a better friend, better lover, better family member. Because the thing is, whenever I'm in a dark place, I tend to isolate. Because I know I love these people and I want to be there for them. I want to love them, but then I get overwhelmed because I want to be everything for these people that I care about, but I'm not capable of it. And it ties in, you've had the statement, we judge others by their actions, but we judge ourselves by our intentions. So because I know my intention is to be, I'll give myself some leeway, but deep down I know I could do better. I have gotten love from a lot of people, family, and so, but it's it's complicated. Many things, so sometimes you may feel like you're not loved, whether it's friends or anything. Because I used to be very, that's some deep trauma from Kitambo, but I always used to doubt, am I loved as much as, not family, but just in general. So as I've been working on that, as I've been healing, like you know those people who love you, even though they, like what you're saying, you love these people, but they're also going through their own things. So they may want to They may have the intention to. The action may not show it, but you feel that if they could, they would.
Okay.
Do you know, sitting next to him, you feel so wise, and he speaks very nicely, and it gives you more insight about, you know, changing stuff and even your opinion sometimes. The switching of the boys and the girls sitting next to each other or switching was better because it felt like we can all interact, because you could tell when we were seated in the boys and the girls side, we could feel like there was more opinion on certain levels. So right now I feel it's a bit balanced.
Kabi can wrap this up.
In general, I feel like, yes, I love people genuinely and I give it my all. And if they disappoint, I keep giving until I can't give anymore. I give so many chances. I'm very patient and kind to them, but I give too many chances. I feel more comfortable now, and I'm actually enjoying the conversations because I get to know each and every person's personality and know them in a deeper level. Let's say.
Okay.
For me, kuna moment nili receive love from friends, from people. Na ilikuwa fiti. Naweza sema ilikuwa fiti. Hata niko na mabishto ananiambianga nakupenda.
My boy.
Ina feel weird. So mimi sipendi kuambiwa nakupenda. So unataka nikwambie aje?
So tuambie mse unampenda. You speak for me, okay.
Sorry.
In your experience, why do you think Christians make bad exes?
Sorry?
Do you guys think Christians make bad exes?
Exes?
Yeah.
It's a hard question.
Have you dated any Christians? Or any people from any faith? Like where?
As in, how would they be a bad ex? What are they?
For example, some people would argue that some of them don't like take responsibility, and they say that maybe God told me it's time for me to leave you. Somebody just uses some spiritual manipulation. You know, I feel like you're drawing me away from God. You know, instead of them owning up to the fact that they were supposed to call you more, something. That's the angle for this question.
God.
Oh,
Nini?
Yeah, I feel like you're drawing me away from God.
No, Naji Sam.
That's gonna make sense.
Why are you drawing them closer to God?
At the end, alikuwa closer to God.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are the
How do you know
distraction
though?
God sent.
Alikuwa closer to God.
Juu nilikuwa naambiwa nalia wakiomba.
Why do you think it's about you? It could be her job, it could be her family,
Akiuliza
Africa.
it could be drought.
Aliniambia hata alilia sijui akisema sama nini.
Akiomba.
Nini? Missing bad. Ilikuwa hivi, alisema ati because ilianza na something bad had happened to her. So I was there to comfort her. So ikalead, unajua ile una bond with trauma.
Yeah, trauma bond.
So akaona mimi ni safe space.
Okay.
So ndio ilikuwa akilia nauliza why did he have to come to my life hii time alafu ananirudisha.
So she was crying in church?
Akiomba.
And sing your name.
So there's someone who's eavesdropping on their prayer?
Asi alisikia hivi sakanisho.
So alikuwa like,
What in the
what is that spirit?
Si baikuwa mbaya hivyo.
What did you do with that information?
I couldn't have done anything.
So you just let it slide?
Nilisikia vibaya.
Okay.
I think that's a moment I felt bad for hurting someone.
Okay. Oh, we're getting somewhere, guys. Episode 4.
I've been waiting for this episode.
Hey, it's gonna come, guys. To make us.
Hiyo ni juu nilijua hata Mungu atanilipishia.
Do you think Christians though make bad exes?
Yeah?
Do you think Christians make bad
Church girls make
Yeah.
bad exes.
Oh, really?
Church girls are
You
manipulated.
have an that's the
Church boys?
Church boys wako broken so wako
So it's okay for them to hurt people.
No, it's
toa hiyo statement.
Mstishwe bana.
church boys tuko kwa Mungu, tunatafuta Mungu. So dem anakam kwa distraction.
Broken.
We bloggers umeitoa, withdraw.
Okay. Anyone
Yes, I do.
anyone who's dated maybe a religious person, Christian or any other faith, and they felt like they made a bad ex?
Solely based on their faith.
None.
Okay. They said. Oh, come for. Fair.
So let me ask mine. Assuming that you have experienced love, what does it feel to be loved? How can you guys describe being loved? And I see the ladies are all smiling.
No kabi.
Yeah. What does it
First of all, to be appreciated, to be listened to. Yeah.
appreciated and listened to?
Yeah.
I like the listen to. That really counts. Yeah. You're taking notes.
Yeah. Samuel?
To be loved is being there for me.
Being there for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
One call away.
Yeah, one call.
Have you experienced it?
Someone being there for me. Yeah, I have.
You have?
I've
Comfort?
experienced that.
The peak of it would be maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking about one person.
Oh, okay.
But Z,
You're the boo.
What made you feel loved?
Z, Ebu.
Did they make you, have you ever experienced love?
Yeah, I have.
What was that feeling like?
I don't think I can describe it, but I think the joy of just being together. Because I used to be so happy when us guys are just chilling.
On flight mode, D&D.
Yeah.
It sounds like it felt safe at the time when it was good.
But hey,
That quickly turned.
Ended in premium tears.
Yeah, Ted?
I've been in love twice in my life. And just that feeling of every time you're with this person, you just feel, like a warmth inside, like a happiness. Even if, just like you said, even if you're not even doing anything, just knowing you're going to see that person just gives you that. And then I'd also like a special shout out to my mom. Because, hey, my mom is the real love she's shown me. Like when in my darkest hours, the things she's done for me.
Yeah.
I can never forget.
Wow. That's dope.
The person who I feel like has the same thinking as my boyfriend is Ted. Yeah, because he's more of an open-minded person. He's able to accommodate new things, not necessarily from the beginning, but he's able to accommodate them at some point.
Today I decided to remove my glasses, by the way, because now I've been told I have nice eyes before, so what one is it all,
Zanita?
Yeah, it's comforting. I think I've said this probably in the episode. It just feels so warm and it's just beautiful. Unajua, you're just smiling, you're just happy. It's beautiful to share that experience with someone. So, yeah, I have been in love. Yeah, and that's how I can describe love. It's just warm and just comforting and cute.
Nice.
Okay.
It's nice.
Have you ever experienced love, and how can you describe that feeling of being in love? Sam Twende.
Have you ever been in love, Sam?
Yeah, okay.
Once.
How can you describe that feeling? How's that feeling?
Siwezi taka.
Sitaki.
Nilifanya ni let guard yangu down.
And you didn't like that feeling of feeling helpless and
At the
vulnerable?
moment I didn't even mind. But later on ukishaanza kureflect unaanza hapana. Ilifanya nika so much pass. But I enjoyed being in love. I enjoyed being in love once. I don't think I'll ever enjoy it again.
You did.
Why?
But because... Okay.
Why? Style let a guard yangu down.
Okay.
When you say it made you let your guard down, it means then you felt safe.
Oh, unaanza gani?
No, for you to let your guard down. For you, if, let's say you're a soldier and you get to a point you feel like you don't need the gun anymore, you let it down. So that
Because you
means,
feel safe.
that means you felt safe with that person. Wacha unina blush. Ako like,
Yeah, it was safe. It was safe. It was
Yeah.
a safe space.
what would Demal do? Out of curiosity.
Sijui. Alinishika sana.
Wapi?
No, like alikuwa like ulikuwa umempenda sana ukaona this is too much.
Nilimpenda.
So what does it
Kwenda
mean?
kumwona daily nini.
Ulikuwa daily.
Daily.
Uh-huh.
But then itafika point.
So, si bado sijaelewa nini ilifanya ika break. Juu unasema
Ama
tu
ni wewe.
alikushika sana. What does that mean?
I think when nililet guard yangu down, so kitu nilikuja kujiambia ni mademu akisha ona umelet nini
Guard
yako
yako down. They take advantage.
Sepa. Ata-take advantage alafu anze kuishia.
Na
Withdraw. Sana
yeye mwenyewe
hold
akaanza
back.
withdraw. Out of the blues.
Niite aje venye unaweza ona hii kitu sasa niko nayo, sihitaji kuipigania sana.
Wow.
But some, if that's the way you speak here is how you act in a relationship, then
Hiyo time nilikuwa
I'd understand.
But he's saying at that time he was sweet. At that time he was saying ulikuwa unataka kumwona all the time.
Yeah.
And he was
Silikuwa namba ya gift.
Yeah.
Chocolates.
Mlikuwa na yeye? Kama friend anaweza atafanya listen, no he can be listen, usikwe defensive. Anaweza kwa best yako anakusaidia kutafuta, unajua mi naweza kwa nanyokabi nataka kupeleka, you know, I'd ask her what would she like or what would he like. So
Ziwa amesema vingine.
hakuna vingine hapa.
okay.
Faith?
Yes, I've felt love when someone supports me fully, like what I'm doing. They listen to me and they are also like authentic with me. Like whatever, maybe it's something they want to correct me that I've done wrong, and when they do that, I feel like they love me because they don't want me to do that mistake again. Yeah.
And you've been able to experience that.
Yeah.
That's nice. Ocampo.
Maisha yake imekuwa nzuri.
Unasema Faith maisha yake imekuwa mzuri. Chakula
Alikuwa kwa Mariamu the other day. Ocampo?
I think to be loved is a good thing. Love is a beautiful thing. It was created by God. I once experienced love. It was good. It was good while it lasted.
How can you describe that feeling?
Unexplainable, yani.
Yeah, no words.
Yani, you know, kwanza,
Did you feel safe?
Yes, I felt safe at that particular time. Before Mambo sasa iende south. Niharibike, I felt safe. So love is a beautiful thing. It's good to be loved. You know, someone cares for you. It's a good feeling.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. You're happy. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah,
Can you describe that feeling?
it's beautiful. It's warm. It's nice.
It's nice, huh? Okay. Cool stuff.
And also someone to listen to you, you know. Shapigia mtu story na ayuko idhana. Na hiyo ndio your only hope.
Ted, why are you laughing so?
That story is really funny. Yeah, Ocampo,
I comfort you up next.
What relationship traditional roles and responsibilities do you conform to?
Do you cook? Do you clean?
Traditional.
Ladies, do you cook? Do you clean?
Do you text fast, or do you have to wait for the other person to text you fast? Do you have to pay the first date? Such kind of things. What are the rules? Zanita, please.
Yo. First date. If you want to argue with me, please be ready. Whoever initiated it is the one who's supposed to pay for that.
So if you initiate it, you pay for it.
I will pay for it. Okay.
This is historic. Sam and Zanita on the same side. Like, this is a moment.
Yeah. Or Sam, you agree with that?
Okay. Yeah. There's, how many are we saying? Just one.
The ones you confirm.
Or the ones I
Give us a
confirm
couple.
to that. And a man is the leader of the house. So I feel like he takes over the bigger bills around the house.
Does leading only come in the bills or even...
Even
Decision making.
Even in decision making. I feel like in decision making it's 50-50. I feel like we need to come to an agreement. Whatever he says, I would be there, okay, fine, we're gonna do it. We need to come to an agreement that this is supposed to happen. So there's also that, like, if we are having, we need to have that conversation. It's not what he says is what goes. Do I remember any other? I don't know, probably they continue saying God's will.
Someone.
Yeah.
The time that I've lived with my parents, kila weekendi mzae lazima kuja na shopping, hata kama ni maziwa peke yake.
Okay.
And my grandfather used to do the same. So I think I confirmed to that and I second Zanita. As a man, you should take charge of your family, and that's what I confirmed to from the traditional way.
Yeah. So how would you deal with, let's say, for example, when you get a lady who has a strong personality?
Tutaongea tu bana.
Okay. Sam.
For me, as I think as a man, nafaa ku make them feel safe. Na dem akisha feel safe anajiachilia. Si kujiachilia vibaya. Anajiachilia kwako. Second, a man should lead. In all aspects. That's financial. Even if them earn more, try and make more than you're making now. So si ati lazima ushinde dem, but la wacha dem on effort to try more.
Okay.
Even emotionally, you should be the leader.
Yeah.
You should also be the provider.
What does the leader emotionally look like?
Taking your feelings and hers and considering both of them.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Nizo tu.
I think for me it's easy. Nizo tatu. How will I say I'm a man? If I'm providing, if I'm leading, if I make people feel safe.
Yeah. What about the other small roles, like for example kupika and all? Would you do such things?
Mi upika, mi upenda kupika.
Okay.
So siwezi mind kupikia mama.
Okay.
Na anafanya something in return.
Okay. Good stuff.
Campo?
I think naweza mpikia once in a while, lakini unajua ukionyesha pia unaweza
si ile ya daily.
Umegeuka chef.
Ile ya
But what if you're the better cook?
Nyama niwachie.
I think
So maybe unakula nyama.
Bosho pika.
What? What's the logic?
hiyo ya ukimuonyesha tu ile. I think I've seen this in many houses when you teach your wife how to cook. When your wife knows you know how to cook, they take advantage. Yes, they take advantage of you. Sipokaa vizuri, jifanya tu ujue kupika hata kama unajua.
Is it taking advantage?
Ay, jamani.
Kama unajua kupika usinini.
Is it taking advantage though, considering both of you are eating?
No,
Both
it's
of us, but now
Wengine watazoea, watasema nimechoka.
should it be on a daily basis?
So you're believing that role is for the woman?
You're coming trigger.
Yes, once in a while is good, but not
So you're believing that role is for women?
when you say traditional, that role is for women.
That okay.
Yes.
That
Do you believe? Is that something you'd want to see implemented in your home?
Sorry.
Na Gen Z.
Tricky kidogo. Utapika hata wewe.
But I had seen he visit one of my friends. He's like a father, not friend, because niliona those days for traditional, because I think he's around 50 something. Since he got married, hajawahi ingia kwa kitchen. you know ati kitchen inakaaje yeye tunajua ndio fulani ni yawa kitchen like hata jeyosha vyombo you see but those are for tradition.
Did you admire that?
At some point yes, but also if you're in this relationship with someone you love saa zingine once in a while fanya kitu expect kama yo to do the dishes nampikia once in a while.
It's really how the once in a while is being
Emphasize.
Underline.
It's like,
Nyokabi, what do you think?
what are your traditions?
The man should provide, protect, and support for a woman to be able to feel safe and comfortable. But submission,
It's tricky.
it depends, because let's say we both have jobs, we are coming to the house at the same time. You should not expect I should come and do everything as you're resting. It should be 50-50. Unless I'm a housewife, then I should do that. But if you're doing the same thing, it...
But for providing, that's 100% for the man, but for submission, you do 50-50.
No, not really.
I want to get you very clear. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, for providing with the current economy, we cannot leave it all to the man.
One person.
Yeah,
So also that can be split.
yeah.
But for submission, you're saying you will have to consider a few things here and there.
Yeah.
Okay. So say the role of cooking primarily, as Ocampo has just brought it up. Who do you think that? Who do you think solely that lies with?
Solely.
No, or even if it's not solely, but traditional.
For me, it's just both of us.
It's both of you guys. Okay. So mama Gen Z mokimo mtanini.
Takima.
Who Faith?
I think nataka nisikie swali tena. Yeah.
What relationship traditional roles and responsibilities do you conform to?
Okay.
Traditional.
I think in terms of roles, I prefer sisi wote tusaidiane hata kama ni story ya kitchen, like okay, not all the time, but at least show the effort that you're helping me, unataka kunisaidia and you're in this but in terms seme kama ni initiate something, maybe say like a date, I think ni anafaa kulipia date, but in the same manner kama hataweza kulipia everything ani communicate before aniambie by the ninataka tukule chakula iko inatoshana na hii pesa.
Ni tu juice peke yake.
Kama ni juice asikuje tu alafu
Akuambush.
aniambush ati niambie welipa, you get.
Okay.
But would that be a turn off if a guy told you, I can only afford this place?
Zanita.
It's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Not a turn off, really. But I feel like you need to plan yourself. Don't feel like you need to take me to a certain place that you cannot afford. You know, I'm okay with going to Mama Uliech. I'm okay going to wherever we can go to. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, if I like you, I would go. If I like you, I would go to anywhere comfortable. But do not burn your pocket or do not dive in your pocket to just impress me. That would be the last day I'll see you.
Okay.
Yes.
So they have to be authentic.
Yeah, just
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. I'd be comfortable. Okay, first date, don't take me to a fish place, yes, but I'm okay. No, listen. You're backtracking. No, I'm not backtracking, but I'm just saying.
What if that's all I
I'm
can
just
afford?
saying, take me to an affordable place, a place that.
What if it's
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine, but usikuje ati unaanza kusideline ati bill ni sijui how much ati nianze kukugawia. That's not cute at all.
Unatu anafanyanga hivyo?
Sasa mtaenda uanze kuosha
Kama kuna
vyombo.
watu wanafanya hivyo niko sawa. Mimi sifanyangi hivyo. Mimi niko sawa.
Just save yourself the embarrassment. Take me to somewhere you feel like you can afford and I'll be comfortable with that.
Shaenda date tukaambiwa ulipe, mgawane.
Oh wow.
Anyone here?
People are weird.
Anyone, any lady here who's never gone out and the guy just suggested you split the bill?
Or split or left with it.
Split.
Anakwambilia hapo.
Comfort, none.
Yeah, good man. Good man, bana. Ai.
Leo nimelearn mtu anaita mkutano enda nafanya. Kwa nikiitwa mkutano na mimi.
Una la class.
Andika notes.
Hakuna pagana ka notebook hivi.
Nimejua sasa.
Traditional roles and traditions.
I think based on my answers, you guys can already tell I'm not a traditionalist.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe in balance. So, yeah. Although, I do feel she should feel safe around you for sure. And she feels she can trust you to lead and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean you have to now have an iron grip. Just balance.
Balance,
Yeah.
But you've mentioned about leadership, so you still believe the man is a leader.
I feel he should have the initiative too. But if he's willing to, to let her help him and balance it out, I've said balance a lot. But
Not submit.
No, not submit. That's what I'm saying. No. See, do you get what I'm saying?
The man is the head and the lady is the neck. You don't subscribe to that.
No, I don't subscribe to that. I believe the man should have the initiative to be the head, but it's a 2-person household.
Okay.
And I think those things like cooking, cleaning, those are life skills. It shouldn't be that's for women. Because I know so many people till now, they can only cook rice and eggs.
Yeah.
If you ask them to cook a proper meal, they can't because I'm the guy. That's how I was raised. The guy doesn't do anything. So I don't even think those ones should be up for debate. Those are life skills. Everyone should know how to do that.
Okay.
For the ladies, do you prefer a priesthood?
A priest.
A priest.
Priests can't get married.
Wale wa mafara.
So like a leader of provide direction for your house.
Yes.
Like what?
Mtu mwenye.
They all say.
So like they
all
say, like as a family, sorry.
Okay.
As a family, I think we should invest here. And this is the man who is saying that. Is that what you're saying? So they provide direction in that sense. So like I spotted a piece of land somewhere. I'd like for us to invest in that.
But if she doesn't want, if she feels like even her gut is not trusting, then he should be able to take what she said into consideration, and then now
or maybe even the lady is in finance. She knows more about investments than the guy. Then it's only wise then that you just listen to your wife and what she has to offer. Because with that story for submission, don't forget that the Bible, because I know you're referring to the Bible, also says that the husband and the wife should submit to one another.
Because they also say, a thing of leaders, the reason we have bad leaders is because they can't know everything, but they choose to do it. While the wise leaders, they get the people who are qualified in those fields, they get the best people possible.
Do the job.
So if your wife knows more than you on something, doesn't mean just because you're the head now, unakuwa kichwa ngumu.
Nice one.
Comfort, Samuel?
Sorry?
Do you believe in
Are
any
you going to
tradition?
go first?
Who wants to go first?
We haven't spoken to the first. Okay. So one of them is that I think the man should be not the sole provider, but the main provider financially.
Bigger shareholder.
Yeah, he should be the one providing in the household.
We'll give a percentage.
What? No, if he can do 100%, the better. But I think I have an exception of if we're already together and then maybe you lose your job, I could
step in.
Could you step in for like 5 years?
Yeah, sure. But as long as before that you are providing, I don't have an issue. But I won't marry you when you're down. Then Sasa, I'm going to help you.
Right.
No.
You don't believe in the potential.
I don't want to have more money than you. Yeah, I don't want to have more money than my husband. Unless it's because he had more money than me and then something happened, he went down. So now I'm helping him. And then he's going to get back up, hopefully. And if he doesn't, it's fine, as long as he was providing at first.
But what if the love of your life is making less than you?
Mwenye naombea
and making more than you.
Yeah, can't be me. That's not the love of my life. I don't think so.
Okay, another tradition. Is there another traditional role?
No, but personally I cook. I don't like to clean. I'll clean the kitchen, but the rest of the house we can get a housey, and I can clean clothes with the washing machine, but not with my hands. Yeah.
Fair.
Kuna swali kwa
Please. Lete sawa.
takuuliza utarespect huyo mwanaume after your 5 years and you provide respect itakuwa tu same na ile
Kama alikuwa na provide before, then I siwezi disrespect at all if he was providing. But I won't get with him when he's not providing. At alafu I'm the one who's providing. I'm not going to do that. But if something happens and we're together and he was already providing, then I don't mind. As long as I have it.
After 10 years.
Yeah.
This one is for the gents.
Yeah.
You're married. You're already married. And you have a house help. And the house help is the one preparing, the meals for you, nakuletea nini. Your wife anakuja anatokea job anaoga analala. Hiyo pattern iko hivyo like almost every day. As a man, do you feel you'll take that?
As in,
Yeah.
Did Ocampo's point of view on the compensation, did that turn you off in any way, sort of form? Remember to start with the context.
Ocampo's responses on this episode, I don't think they turned me off per se, because bado si ati develop the feelings to that point of ati feeling like this was something that can trigger me. Nah.
So your wife doesn't. Let me just put it in black and white. Your wife doesn't serve you food. It's the house help who probably has cooked and serves you that food. Your wife just comes home. She's tired, takes a shower, goes to bed. That's been happening for like 3 months.
but are you still interacting?
You are right?
Yes,
You're still interacting, like you're still, everything is good.
Yes.
So why does she have to be the one to serve you food?
Kwani the maid will be more of the wife than the
No, I'm asking you.
Why does?
Why does she have to be the one to serve you food?
The house help.
No, your wife.
She's my wife.
Yeah, wawezi enda kwa kitchen ujiserve?
That's what Ocampo is saying. He believes he needs to be served.
You guys are not serving yourselves food if you have a wife.
Yeah.
No.
Guys,
Ocampo can't ask a question.
Defend us.
I will protect Ocampo.
So you believe your wife has to be the one serving you? And
Go to Uganda.
yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
And also remember, the house help is the one who has been cooking,
Yeah.
not your wife.
I'm not saying the house help is the one serving.
You said the wife ametoka job.
Eh.
Ametoka job.
Ametoka job kama wewe hata yeye
See
ametoka.
out job.
Anafaa anakuja. Sometimes not like Colin J married the house help.
Nimechange.
Si hata unaweza enda userve.
Nani anamtetea?
No, this is my opinion.
Tulikuweka hiyo side.
Sam Ocampo on my case, mbaya. But I've dealt with people like that before, so it doesn't surprise me. I give my answers based on my experience or experiences I experienced that I didn't enjoy, so I adjust accordingly.
Ted, by the way, I feel like Ted is ni msem soft sana. Hii mambo ni kama inamlemea kidogo, but I feel like he's kind of so soft, but washa tuone, who knows, maybe at the end of the season Ocampo pia anaweza kuwa soft kama Ted, ama Ted pia anaweza kuja isaidie tu kidogo. It's all about learning and growing together.
Hapa nirudi huko. To some point, this venye na expect them wakuwe submissive, like my wife to be submissive, hiyo character nitaichukua ni ipeleke pale kwa ule maid juu anani serve consistently.
Maid atakuwa more of a wife than the actual
Guys, mko serious?
See what I mean? Relax. That I don't mean ati wife yako kwa na kuserve kila siku. Hapana, but kuna ile you are my wife. Sometimes submit kidogo tu. Serve.
So ni sometimes ama all the time?
Yeah, would you say sometimes or what time?
Hata weekends ile time endi job, bado
sawa.
tu yani yeye tu amelala.
Umeoa mate wako jo.
No, hiyo time unafanya.
Hata hiyo chakula na nini.
Na yeye mwenyewe kwa
Wewe unafanya nini hiyo time?
Wewe mbona unamtetea sana wewe? Tukuonea Ted, naweza sema tumeonea Ted juu amesaidi sana na vitu haziko for men bana. Amesaidi sana na feminine side. I think feminine side yake iko juu kuliko masculine. Yeah, so naweza mu understand, so I think kesho nitamhurumia.
Let's continue because you see, I feel like a lot of this perspective are also based on where we come from and how we've seen things happen in our life. So Ted is genuinely shocked that why you as a man with 2 hands you're okay. Why is it so hard for you to go get the food?
And even now, as a bachelor, you're doing it for yourself.
But then
so
also,
what changes when you get a wife?
But then also, Ocampos and Samuel's view is that once to them, the wife serving is a sign of submission.
That's being a helper. That's not being a wife.
So a wife is a helper. Isn't a wife a helper?
Once in a while do that. But
let me ask you, if I ever become sick, okay, and you find me home, so wewe hutaini serve?
Because you're sick.
Because I'm sick.
Yes.
Would you ever just
Would you ever do it out of the blues?
Yes.
Akwekea wariungu kwa mdomo.
Let's just be honest. I feel unajua kitu moja tuna miss. Remember, the wife was not sleeping. She's from work.
And I'm telling you, even on weekends,
she's trying her level best, but she's overwhelmed. Hatujui kitu alipitia kiwa kazi. Nah, it's not that she stopped being your wife. She does it. I don't feel like there's someone Monday to Monday will come from work and just go to bed, even without checking up on you and see what you've cooked. Kama upika githeri kutoka Monday to Monday.
So,
you know?
So, mimi niko na swali. So, kuna hii kitu niliona, African homes, the boss is more of a husband to the wife than the actual husband.
Mm-hmm.
The boss. So why? Because wife atadedicate time yake yote kwa job. Ataeka best yake kwa job, nini, daily kwa job, asifutwe. But akikam home, anataka umhurumie. Lakini kwa job, kwa job, atagive her best.
Yes.
But home, atagive her best.
Nakani, it's different for the man. Go find a job, you don't do your best.
Ati nini? Eh? Mimi nitagive my best. Nitagive my best at work. At work na at home.
At home.
Nitagive my best at work.
Define your best.
But this topic is also tricky, sorry. This question is also interesting because I noticed that with the ladies, they're still leaning on the traditional view for the man has to pay for most of the bills.
Yes.
But when it comes to these other things, they're like, those ones you have to do them 50-50.
Yes.
And that's where I feel like the friction is coming in.
Yes.
Let me start. When we say the men should take the bigger responsibility, probably that is rent. Kuna utilities. Ukianza kukount shopping, electricity, Wi-Fi, probably just stuff around the house. I feel like the bigger percentage, if you're still living in a rental house, that's what takes a lot of the money, yeah? Pia utilities si pesa kidogo. But I feel like all of this that we're talking about, communication is very, very important. Let's have that sit down. Me, imagine I'm still on that. Let's talk about it. You don't have to pay. What Comfort has said, if you're willing to do that, if your money can allow you to pay all that, pay. But sitakuwa nakaa nikijambia, hii ni pesa yangu. Naenda kutengeneza kucha, I'm going to buy new outfits or something like that. No, I will also support. So it's not a rule that is there that you have to pay 80%. What you can, if you pay for the rent, I am willing to pay for the rest of the things. I'm going to fuel your car. I'm going to do shopping. I'm going to pay for electricity bills. I'll make sure my money is utilized somewhere in the house that you'll see it's there.
What if he says, don't touch your money, he will pay for it, provide?
That's
the
fine. But also, I just won't sit. Kuna vitu ndogo ndogo
But at
tena.
least the serving has to happen as soon as he's from work.
Juu ya pesa, wacha tulipe basi si wote. But I can't serve you every single day. I can't serve,
Conversation can spiral. But I think before we get into, I think it's important to understand why you want a wife or why you want a husband.
Exactly.
Are you looking
you
for
want
someone?
a
Are you looking for a
house girl?
husband just to provide for you, or are you looking for a wife to cook and clean for you? I think those are questions.
Yes, but it's this. Some of these things, the roles are embedded in how we see the husband and in also how we see the wife. So there are people who, or based on where we are from, the people who believe the husband has to provide. Comfort amesema yeye hata kudate kama how provide na you're not paying up. Not date, marry, sorry.
Yeah.
Marry. Like you have to be providing, even though it might go down later, but at least initially you have to provide. You see, so that's the way she sees that husband office looking like. But now for couples, some they feel like the wife's office also comes with some responsibility that involves you actively serving me on some things.
I think this topic would spiral.
This one will spiral.
To move on to the next one.
I think like most of them were balanced out. I never felt like kuna mtu alikuwa huko juu na kuna mtu alikuwa chini zaidi. I feel like zilikuwa balanced kiasi.
Today, I think I was so focused on the game that I wasn't really focusing on who I'm forming a connection with. The questions were really good, and the opinions back and forth. It was quite fun, actually.
So let's start with Faith.
In your experience, have you got past infidelity in a relationship, physical or emotional cheating?
Have you ever been cheated on?
And you got past it. So that means you stayed.
Zanita?
I've been cheated on. Wait, let me think about it.
Ted?
I don't think I've been cheated on.
Have you cheated?
No.
Okay.
You've also not cheated?
I've not cheated.
Okay.
Like when you're in a relationship.
Yeah. Both emotional or physical?
Yes.
Okay. Comfort?
No, I haven't stayed. I don't think I've been cheated on. And if I have, I didn't find out while we were in the relationship.
Okay.
And have I cheated?
You?
Yeah, I have. But I was young. I was 19.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was, the relationship was over. I felt like it was over. I can't anymore. Because it started when I was in high school. So this is after I was done with school. So I've come outside, I'm seeing all these niggas. I'm like, guys, this is who you. I don't want anymore.
Women to a science congress.
I was moving away from him anyway. But so the problem was that he saw me. Yeah, because we were somewhere huko nyuma. I thought we featured kumbe his.
So he found out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did the relationship continue?
Yeah, it continued.
He forgave you?
Yeah, but Aki, sasa that day we were drinking alafu on our way to his house. He asked me, because I didn't know he saw me. So he asked me, alafu he started crying. I was like, what the hell, bro? Crying. Yeah.
But men are allowed to cry.
You didn't feel bad for him?
No, I was over him.
So you didn't feel a thing?
No.
Z.
Okay.
I cheated when I was 19. The reason I cheated was because we were in a relationship before, when I was in high school, alafu after. So this was that period immediately after high school. And when I came up from school, I felt like there were so many options and the relationship didn't serve me anymore. And if I was to be in a relationship, alafu someone cheats on me, I'd take it as my karma and just accept it. But why would you cheat on me? Surely. Yeah, but I would not forgive. I don't expect you to forgive me if I cheat on you. Leave, please, because I don't love you.
Yeah, there are some comments that drew me off, of course. That is a red flag, of course. I'll have to re-strategize my plan. Una venye simba urudi nyuma kwanza ndio harukie mnyama. So you have to re-strategize first before you go in there.
Samuel?
I haven't experienced that, but I saw a discussion where you find women tend to forgive men when they cheat, but men
don't forgive.
Don't.
Have you ever been cheated on?
No.
Have you ever cheated?
Hapana.
Okay.
Can I answer now?
Yeah.
Yes, then.
I've never been cheated on, but I've cheated.
Were you caught?
way later, when now we were friends now, and then he just told me that was like one of the reasons why we ended the relationship. But for me, it's side yangu ilikuwa ishaisha. But you try explaining to them and they're still, you know. Unajaribu kuambia, like you tell them, of course you don't tell them that you're seeing someone else, but you try explaining to them and they still don't agree to it, or they'll be forceful about it, or they'll be a bit harsh, or they'll even, okay, they won't beat you or something like that, but they'll try be quite aggressive about it. So yeah, I was in court. He told me way later.
So he knew?
He did know, but by the time I was doing it, the relationship for me was done. I feel like it was done on both ends, but he tried to make it seem like the reason why we broke up is because of what I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he knew before?
He didn't know before. He knew after. He's just gaslighting me. He was gaslighting me.
Okay.
This side.
Kabi.
I've never been cheated on. Rather, I didn't know if maybe it happened, and I've never cheated.
Okay.
Both emotionally and physically. Because we're also looking at emotional. You know, the emotional cheating, where you're being emotional with somebody in a way that you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Ocampo?
Emotionally, I think yes.
You mean you have cheated?
You've been cheated on or cheated?
I've been cheated on.
Guys,
How did you How did you know? Did you see the text or did she tell you?
Actually, hata sijui kwa nini nilifanya hiyo.
Salimia mode.
There's this guy, it's called Jose. Jose ni IT expert.
Now, we're getting IT experts now. Hey, let's listen.
Now what I did, I had two phones. So moja katapiwa WhatsApp. Now message yote inaingia kwake inaingia kwa hii simu nyingine. So nilikuwa tunaangalia tu like, but I never confronted her.
Is this piano babe?
Yeah?
Is it nani?
No piano.
Is this piano sound?
Manze sasa huko before manze.
Before mwingine.
Bana, yeye ilikuwa nao after piano alikuja kufunga show.
Ulikuwa na cutting razors. Wait, this is the same chick though.
Yes.
Oh wow, so it's a pattern.
Ajaijua hata nilijua. That's why wewe mtendo nilikwambia yesterday I said kuna mtu alijipata kwa cell but ajali alijipata.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
Hey, that's gangster. We are now tapping, eh? This is FBI stuff.
Oh, kapitia bro.
But the guy say it up. Yeah, utatafuta kitu unataka.
Being cheated on, if they cheated, I didn't know. Have I cheated on? Maybe emotionally. Well, time when you umetoka kwa your relationship to kwa kichwa alafu you've started seeing someone else.
Did they find out?
No, they never.
You sure they never tapped your phone? It's a tap.
No.
Now, finally, Sam, have you ever been cheated on?
Yes, you. Have I ever cheated when the relationship was not defined?
Then it's not cheating.
What does that mean?
Tulikuwa tumekatiana, ameacha kuongea na wasingine, nimeacha kuongea na wasingine, but hajakuwa manzi yangu.
Oh, okay. That's not cheating. So then that's not cheating.
Nani basi? I'm a loyal guy when I'm in love.
The one
so I don't do love anymore.
Okay. Okay. Even emotional.
We're always getting somewhere with some that boom. We deep dive.
Sawa.
But kuna kitu menot na watu wenye wame cheat on their partners wote ndo wanaondoka kwanza. Sijui kama menot.
Their partners
alikuwa shamaliza, comfort
alimaliza wa kwanza.
No.
See, it's not a bad thing, but it's something to take note.
Yeah.
When you get cheated on, your partner is likely to leave you ukiendelea pursue the relationship.
Kwa sababu unaona comfort alienda home alikuwa na whale. Ameka maredia hapo kwa background anapiga tu nduru.
Bila music bed.
Haikuwa hata imepromptiwa.
Bro, I didn't even listen to anything. Nilikuwa nataka tu kusit with my thoughts and just cry. I used to cry anything. I'm just chilling, I'm crying. I'm lying like this, I'm crying. I was crying all the time.
Love is a risky business.
Yep.
Wild.
Let's do the last question for the day.
Okay. Do you think a husband should compensate a wife during their maternity leave because of the sacrifice being made for the family?
Sam, start us off.
Let this one start.
No, Sam, just start us off.
And that's it.
I don't think. I won't compensate you.
Why?
Si mtoto wako unazaa.
Ni wangu pia, but pia si ni wako. So nikulipe juu unazaa mtoto wako.
Ni juu kishazaa. Sema kama kuna busy na maanisha she won't go to that job.
I'll provide. Mr. Kulipa, I'll provide.
You wouldn't want to cover it monetarily.
Nikupe do
But are you providing extra for the income? So say it's a business or you're not eligible for paid maternity leave. So it's like your income has taken a dip. Did you compensate?
But I won't hand her money.
How
But not just sons and bro.
I felt like Simon Campo was switching up because how they put it, it feels like I'm a worker to them and I have to receive payment. So I feel like it's not fair. If I'm your wife or if I'm your partner, you should feel not entitled really, but it shouldn't bother you as much having to gift me something or give me like financial increase.
Ocampo, you had a question?
Mani pesa nini? Anapatiwa pesa nini?
Kwa sababu anado ametoka give birth and maybe the income sources have been strained on her end, but your life is still continuing smoothly.
But even if she says she has paid maternity leave, we can all admit that giving birth is emotionally exhausting and it takes a toll on the woman, even carrying a pregnancy.
Yes.
So is that something you would consider then maybe compensating her for? So maybe it hasn't taken a dip per se, but is that something you would consider?
I wouldn't consider.
Why is that?
Because the child ni wetu sisi wote. Yes, I understand you've gone through membeba for 9 months and so and somehow emotionally you've gone, but when that child
understanding boyfriend.
When that child
Understand too.
Understanding is providing.
When that child comes now, I'll make sure you'll have a nanny, atakusaidia hapa na pale, so you won't feel that I've left you, time, maybe I'm at work, nikirudi nyumbani najua the house help anakusaidia specifically kwa mtoto. Huo ni mtoto peke yake. Anything you need, ukitaka kwenda hizi ni tango ajeza
massage whatever.
Manicure.
Like anything you need, I'll provide, but I should not pay you for that. That's what I feel.
Unajua pedicure ni ya mguu.
Na hiyo
Teddy, what do you think? Sorry.
No problem.
You can go first.
Go Teddy.
Let's hear the men first.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Teddy.
Do you mean financially or what do you mean?
Whatever she prefers, because it could be financially. There are people who do push gifts for whatever the wife would want.
Well, if she's on paid maternity leave, I don't think you need to how you'll compensate his effort, because this is still your child also. You've seen that thing where people, when they see the dad with the kid, they're like, oh, you're babysitting. Don't forget, this is his kid. He's not babysitting, that is his child. So I think you definitely have to be there for her, help in ways you can, because those hormones are crazy. Sometimes they don't want you anywhere near them. Sometimes, so just help her how she wants to be helped.
So step up more.
Step up
in the
more
home.
for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Samuel.
I think I would compensate her hata kama si kumpe do, but I'll be there for her fully because I understand as a woman.
Sisi tumejibu ya kupena do.
Sam.
Tumejibu wrong.
No, umesema ya do, but what about this other thing that Ted has said, like if it's stepping up more?
Gift, whatever.
Even I've said hi, nanny, helping her.
So basically it's a yes. You compensate.
Financially.
Not financially. But emotionally.
Wewe niambie unataka nini nitaleta.
Okay.
Usiniitishe pesa.
Pesa ndio sitakupatia.
See, financially it's like unampea.
Like if you have the capacity, like if you have just good money, you can
protect
afford
50K,
you can afford it.
Sini gift pia
You're like,
appreciate.
this has affected you like this. Let me grant you like 500 large.
The one response I'd say stuck out to me was the one for how they didn't want to compensate their wives after they've given birth. I think that it should come naturally to you that if your wife is having your child and she's the one carrying it for 9 months, the least you can do is compensate them. So that was weird to me.
I guess...
I want to rope in the ladies because I want to know if they want financial compensation.
Well, I'd prefer the money. If I'm getting the maternity payment, I keep it to myself. Then you step up fully with like everything now in the house. That's not compensation really, but you're just stepping up. Yeah. Like your pesa ni yangu.
So if your bills you're taking care of, he steps up and takes care of it.
That's okay.
Tunaelewana na
That's okay.
Kabisa.
Nyokabi's response on this episode hajakuwa so loud, but majibu zake pia zimealign juu alisema hataki kulipwa. Kama the last question that we had, alisema hataki kulipwa, anataka support. I think we are still on the same path. Na decisions ama thoughts zetu on the same path. So she's a good person. It makes her a good person.
Zanita?
Let at least faith and certainty.
Faith.
Okay. If I'm still earning something during the maternity leave, I wouldn't sitataka like your compensation per se. Bora tu ako emotionally available there for me during the whole time. I think that is what I would really like him to do. That will compensate. Hiyo nitafeel ndio inanicompensate. And also, kama sitakuwa nalipwa, I wouldn't, mi sina shida. Like, si lazima compensate financially, like anipe do, meaning as long as he's providing everything that is needed in that season, then I'm okay. He doesn't have to like pay me. Yeah.
Spanner in the works.
Wananibamba hao.
Spanner in the works. I think Kenya, the legal maternity leave period is 3 months, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And I know I've heard from my friends before that 3 months is not enough time. Yeah. So you would essentially need to take more time. And Kenya doesn't cover that under paid leave. I think some organizations do, but not all. So after 3 months, if you choose to stay at home, it's unpaid. So you lose your source of income. We're still not financially compensating.
You're still not.
We're stepping up. We're providing.
You're providing.
We'll provide, but you're not financially.
So her source of income.
See whatever she needs, you're providing.
Okay.
So that's compensation then.
So if she needs nails, she has to cut. Because sometimes for us ladies, it's also utaki kushinda ukiitisha mtu do. Nipe do ya nails, nipe do ya hii. You want that independence to be able to say, okay, I want this. I'll just go swipe my card and get it.
I guess then that's where like a joint thing will come in. A joint account where then you can just put what if she needs, what you think she'll need, or what you
like a monthly thing.
Yeah, just give.
Lakini sikulipi juuliza.
I'm just stepping up.
I think I don't necessarily want it to be financial. Personally, I'd prefer a push gift. My dream car.
Which is which one? Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Peana push gift flower.
Dream car.
Jeep Wrangler. Goes for around 6-7 M.
Jumeza. Utaanza tena.
So unanunua Jeep Wrangler.
Hakuna kununua. Wewe utaendelea tu kuzaa.
Zanisha, finally.
I feel like I'll need to be paid because whatever you've said, think about it. The 3 months is not enough. What you don't know, what that woman goes through, she will go through depression. She's gone through weight gain. Bringing back her body, it's not even shame. She doesn't feel herself. She's not sexy as she used to feel, or she doesn't feel as beautiful. So the money that you give me, think about it. You're not giving it to a random person. You're giving it to me, your wife. I will use it to go pamper myself. I need a day, just like a day, I need to go outside and do something about it. So if I spend that money, not if you give me 100,000, by tomorrow I'll tell you, baby, I need more money. No, I'll spend it wisely, because I feel like that phase you didn't carry. You did not go through the what are they called? Yeah, the morning sickness, the everything that she's experienced. We kazi yako itoka tu kwenda kazi na unarudi. That day she feels like it's a burden to her. If you've seen pregnant women, they really need a lot of support. So giving her that would really make her feel good about herself. Don't think about it just because it's your money na ni pesa yako imetoka tu kwa banki yako. Ama imetoka tu kwa mfuko yako. Think about it in a way that you're making her happy. It doesn't have to be money, but for me, I feel like money is fine, or whatever you're willing to afford. And please do not tell me support. Usiniambie support. Juu hiyo ni kazi yako kama bwana yangu. You will always support me either way. So sijui extra support inatoka wapi. Utanibeba tuende kazi ama sijui tufanye nini. Yes. No, for me, let me tell you what I'd want. Me, I'd want money, to be honest.
Okay. You want money. Now, you've given birth. I've taken care of all the expenses, nini, watoto vile, you know, that.
As you should.
Yeah, to Qatar. Yeah, to Qatar. You will do that.
So now, me paying you. Why am I paying you?
You're not paying me. You're appreciating me carrying your baby.
Appreciating you should come from the heart. Not
now it comes from the heart. Let's just be
triggered,
So if there is someone due to my comments regarding today's topic, they felt like, hey, I want to go for Campo because he said this and that. Actually, I'm very confident with what I said. I still stand with what I said. I think and I feel like even though times are changing, tunadili na generation na Gen Z saizi, na some of the things zenye tulikuwa tuna learn is from our parents. I think times are changing, and as we continue, wacha tuone kama tuta manage ku adjust, but for now I'll stand with what I said earlier on. Nilikuwa tu birthday gift.
No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same. Birthday gifts hakuna mtu amezaliwa. This is a whole human being being there's a lot of life. There's a lot. Quiet. Goja. No, it doesn't work like that. Think about it. If roles are reversed, if you were supposed to, I wish we can try that. If roles were ever reversed, you would not ingefika a point where you'd want, not in a bad way, you'd want to terminate it, or you'd feel like that's too much pressure on you. Because they never show every emotion that they go through. Never.
I think me hujatupata.
Nishawapata na sitaki extend explanation.
When you ask things from us,
tuko
like, kwa nini usingoje mimi nikupatie? Get, there are those kind of people.
But naturally would it be one of your first instincts to reward her?
That's baby number 4.
What do you have to be asked?
Appreciate her.
Compensate.
Mimi nafikiria
that would be your instincts, right?
Kwangu kwa Georgia ndasema I'll support you hata kani kukupatia udo ya gym. Yes, ni support. Unataka kurudi.
Hata ndaenda na wewe.
The sexy.
Nakurudisha back to foundation.
Si ndio? Unapitia vitu mob
Nataka like sanction hivi. Hizo
what is so hard?
Liposuction.
Yeah, nitakurudia.
Unatoa mafuta naturally.
Ndalipa.
But what's so hard about collecting all this money that you're willing to pay
to support
her with? So this gym money that you want to put, this money that maybe she wants to get her body done cosmetically, what's so hard about putting it together and giving it to her?
Point yangu ni amuoni. Sikulipi juuliza. Ni sikulipi juuliza.
I will not even pay you.
Juuliza. Hiyo nyingine nitakupea. Wewe chukua do enda gym, fanya hivyo. Lakini juuliza.
It's disgusting.
You're contradicting yourself.
Yeah.
Why is it that you want to give me the gym money? Kwa nini unataka kunipatia tu
Jeep Wrangler.
Kama takuwa vloggers takubaia hiyo gari baby.
Vloggers.
Kama
zenye zinarudishangwa.
Anyway, guys, we are running out of time.
I loved the questions. They kind of zilikuwa zinakuja vizuri, you know, and also getting to learn some things from those questions was fantastic.
Okay, episode 4 was very interesting. At least watu walifungua moyo na pia the conversations, they were really intense. I liked how everyone were giving their perspectives according to what we were being asked about. Whose opinion I'm looking forward to hear on episode 5 is Nyokabi, because she has been silenced on the previous episode. So I hope to hear her more. I want to hear what she has to say so that I can know how to cook things.
What I'm looking forward to in episode 5 is honestly interacting with the guys. I really want to interact more with them. I want to get to know them more and also learn from them. Honestly, I've been learning a lot and also build friendship. I mean, I'm looking forward to that.
So niko na roses in mpya. Niko na 3 tattoos. I recently lost my mom, so this one is to symbolize my love for her. Hapa niko na pose a wolf, so diligent, hardworking, go-getter, na hii ni charismatic. Then I have my company name tattooed on my chest, ndio hii. Blackcurrant photography. But hakuna photography.
This was such a fire conversation, and I really, really enjoyed it. This is so intense. I think we should pick it up on the next episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This year we're hitting 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. You can get the JOYRIDE game on the link description below. You can order it from Game 254. Thank you so much for watching. This is Love on the JOYRIDE. I have the most amazing crew. Have a blessed day.
See ya.
Peace.
Okay, because
You see, this one's the question.
Sanita has the best facial expression.